Grade 7s, we have finally made it. This is our very final CS lesson number 106, using hyphens and parentheses. The first case where you use hyphens is between syllables divided at the end of a line. So as you're writing, if you get too close to the end of the line and you can't fit the rest of the word, you can separate the syllables and finish the word on the next line. So for example here, my experience as a babysitter has taught me that people who work with children must be caring. So people has two syllables, which is why we separated it in that place. You also use hyphens when writing compound numbers from 21 to 99, as well as with fractions. So if you're writing 29, you would have a hyphen in the middle. 83, you'd have a hyphen. 3/8, you put a hyphen between the numerator and the denominator. So 3/8, 5/6. There are also certain compound nouns, such as mother-in-law and self-respect, that have hyphens. The final case is when it is part of a compound adjective, so an adjective that uses more than one word. When it's a modifier that's used before a noun. If it's used after a noun, you would not use a hyphen. So in the first example, he is a well-known person. Well-known is two words to make one descriptor, which is why it's compound and it comes before the person. So it has a hyphen. Whereas if the street is well-lit is two words that make one adjective phrase, and it is modifying the street, but it comes after, which is why it does not have a hyphen. Parentheses have two different cases where they can be used. The first one is words in a sentence that add information or help to make an idea clearer. For example, if you could just say a carburetor is seldom used on modern cars. However, to clarify what a carburetor is, you could put that in brackets. A carburetor, a device used to mix gas and air, is seldom used on modern cars. This is similar to the appositives that we learned about in earlier lessons, but instead of commas separating them, they could be separated by parentheses. Parentheses can also be used to enclose letters or numbers when labeling items in a series. For example, we want you to 1. Hang up your clothes, 2. Make your bed, and 3. Empty your wastebasket. Your assignment for this lesson will have 10 sentences, and your job is to insert hyphens and parentheses in the sentences where necessary. I will put a couple of them on Fresh Grade for you to rewrite in the Google form to show that you know how to solve them or correct them.